Yo, what is up everyone? It's CoffeeCraft, and today I'm going to show you a easy step-by-step tutorial to build a villager breeding farm. And this is going to be very useful for any kind of iron farm or a villager trading hall, since you would need, of course, tons of villagers for that. Then also with this farm, you're going to be able to collect tons of carrots or potatoes. And then also I'm going to show you how to easily transport the villagers, which is probably the most tricky part of this farm. And the rest is all very easy, very simple, and the resources required is very minimal. So if this sounds like something that you want to do, let's get into survival, get our resources, and get ready to build this farm. As always, the items required will be in the description, but we're gonna need 3 chests, 3 hoppers, a dispenser, about 2.5 stacks of glass, a little bit over that with dirt, a composter, 1 glowstone, 40 solid blocks, 8 slabs, 11 trapdoors, 3 fences, 1 button, 2 redstone torches, 6 rails, 64 normal rails, hopper and a minecart, torches, buckets, any kind of hoe, and 8 stair blocks. And then we're also going to need about 6 beds, and then at least 3 stacks of carrots. You can start with more or less, but the more you have, the faster you're going to get started on getting villagers for this farm. So let's pick these things up, get them into our inventory, and start building this thing. To start off, place a glass block, dig underneath that, and then we're going to get our powered rails and place them going down underneath the block, 1 up there, and then 1 above connected. But we're going to break that one so that the rail looks like this now. Go on top, place a rail, and another one there, and then going out. So it'll be looking like that. And then let's go below, break these blocks, and just place a redstone torch to power these rails. And just build up from there. And then we're going to do the exact same thing on the other side, just to power these rails. So this is going to be to move our villagers out of the holding cell, in case you want to move them to a iron farm or villager trading hall, or whatever you would like. I'll place a dispenser facing us, a button on top of that, and then we're going to place a hopper going into this dispenser with a chest on top, just to load it up with minecarts in case you want to transport a lot of villagers. Now place 2 temporary blocks outside the glass with 2 chests on the outside here. And then break these 2 blocks here. And place 2 hoppers going into these chests. It should be looking exactly like this. Now let's get our glass blocks. And we're going to build up around this, so around the outside here, so 3 wide, and then glass above the chests. And we're going to build this to a total of 4 blocks high, and get rid of those temporary blocks in the middle there. Now let's get a temporary block, place it on the outside, place a wooden fence on the inside, and make that 3 total fences. Then we'll get rid of this temporary block and get 8 wooden slabs and place them on the outside edge just above the glass, and it's going to be a half block above the glass all around. Next we'll place 5 temporary dirt blocks on the outside here, and then we're going to get our beds from our chest here and place them like so, facing this direction. This is going to be where the villagers will sleep that are breeding, and then we'll get rid of these dirt blocks since we do not need them. Next, let's get 4 temporary blocks and we'll place them just above these fences in a T shape like this. Then get 3 solid blocks, placing them above these slabs here, and then get 3 wooden trapdoors, placing them just above these solid blocks flat on there. And then we'll go onto the beds and place trapdoors just around these temporary blocks, all along the outside, just like this, so that you can push them down onto the dirt blocks. So this is going to contain our villagers but allow them to sleep and pathfind to their beds, and then get rid of these dirt blocks since we don't need them. Now we're going to get a bunch of glass and place it just outside of all of the beds and a half block above. So just on the outer edge of the beds, and then we can use dirt blocks at the corner here just to use it as a temporary block. So glass outside the edge here, and we'll do this all the way around all of the beds. And to finish things off, we'll have another one just in the corner here on both sides. And then we're going to get rid of this dirt here and make all of this glass 2 blocks high on the whole thing. Then we'll raise these ones up to 1 higher. And for now, we're going to place glass above all of these beds as well, just leaving that single 3x1 spot open for the villagers to get into. Now place a temporary block there, and then 3 more glass. This will go just above the villagers' heads to protect them from lightning and to keep them inside of there. And then place another column of glass just above all of the beds all around here. Now let's get a temporary block and place it here, and then another 3 on the outside here, get rid of that one, and then get 3 wooden trapdoors and place them just like this so that they can go in that direction. Then get rid of these dirt blocks. Now let's get a bunch of dirt blocks and place 3 dirt blocks outside of these solid blocks. Then for the next row, 5 dirt blocks, another row of 5, and then 9 dirt blocks here, 2 rows of 11 dirt blocks here and here, 15 dirt blocks for the next row here, going on to 17 dirt blocks for this one, and then 19 dirt blocks for the longest row here in the middle. And then we're going to go down to 17 dirt blocks and keep descending. 15 for this one. Then down to 11 for here. Followed up with another 11 dirt blocks. Down to 9. And then 5, and another 5, and 3, and 1. Then get solid blocks and place them on the outer edge here, making a diamond shape. This is where we're going to place our glass for later. And then get all of your stair blocks and we'll place them into all of these little holes here, just so that we have a little piece open for the stairs. Then make a water source in the middle here, and then fill up these stairs, so waterlog them. This is going to hydrate the farm. Then get rid of this water source since we do not need it anymore. And then let's go right into the center, so the very center block here. And then break the 1 center block below our feet. And then place a temporary torch here. Then we're going to get 1 glass block and go below. And just place that glass block right below this torch. Then let's go back above and get a water bucket. And then we're going to break this torch here. And place the water source here. And then another temporary torch with a composter straight above this water source. And then a bed right beside this composter. And then a glowstone right above it just to light the place up and allow the villager to access this. And then get a bunch of glass now. We're going to place 2 high glass on the outer edge of this whole farm. So this is going to contain our villagers, keep them from running away, or keep any zombies from getting inside. We want to keep all these villagers safe from any dangers. You can also build this right on the ground so you don't have to place these blocks, but it's nicer like this. And then get a hoe and till all of the farmland. We're going to be placing all of our carrots on every single one of these blocks now. So if you don't have 3 stacks of carrots, that's okay, but this will be faster if you have 3 stacks. And then make sure you place torches above all of the water sources. Now, getting the villagers into these holding cells in the farm is a little bit tricky, but that's why I'm here. So you're going to want to put the villagers in boats wherever you find them, and then contain them in glass and get them into ideally a 1 wide column. Then place rails going into that column and then directly into the holding cell of the farm. So just have the rail finish right in that center block there. Then of course you're going to want to power the rails to get them up the hill, and then just push a minecart into the villagers while they're stuck there. And then once you finally get it in the right spot, they're just going to go straight up there. And then they'll finish right above where we're going to keep them for the rest of their lives. So break this 1 glass block below his feet here, go down there, and then get rid of the minecart. He'll stay there forever now and have a happy life. Then we're going to get the next guy and do the exact same thing. You just got to push the minecart right into him. And then the same thing, remove him from the minecart and replace the glass blocks above his head. Now let's get the rail going straight into the farm for the farmer villager that's going to feed everyone. So same thing for this guy. Just get the minecart, push it into him, and then push him up straight into the farm. Then get rid of those blocks so he's going to run into the farm. And then he's going to become a farmer villager. And then if you want to speed things up, throw him carrots so that he breeds faster, or so that he feeds the other villagers, just to speed things up, but not necessary. And then you could throw more carrots at the villagers down here to speed things up as well. Now for 1.162 or above, we're going to need to change this a little bit. So go down into here, get rid of the glass blocks that are above these beds, all the way around, that are directly above the beds here. Then we're going to go ahead and flip these trapdoors so that they're facing out all the way around. And then get 5 carpets and place them on the corners here, and then the other 3 just above the beds. So this will help the villagers pathfind to the beds. And then place this 1 glass block back above here, and that is it. With this farm now done, there's just a few things to keep in mind. So this farm's going to produce 1 villager every 5 minutes, which is pretty good. And if your farmer villager plants other seeds other than carrots, you could just replace the seeds with carrots until his inventory fills up with carrots. And to turn this farm off, just go ahead and flip up or down the trapdoors, and then you can use this little dispenser here to transport villagers. So I hope this video was easy for you guys to follow. I hope you enjoyed, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe, since I'm gonna be giving you the most awesomest videos. So enjoy your day. Bye bye.